Well, hello and welcome back here to the shop. You all are probably wondering where I've been these last couple of weeks and why you haven't seen any new content from me lately. So I thought I'd take a few minutes and explain my absence to you all. It's probably no real surprise. Those of you that have followed along with my work here all summer long, you've seen me not only, get these orders together, horses, and get them shipped out, but working to get ready for the show that I do in August called Shaker Woods. So I've really been busting my tail to get that, get that show together. And now that that show is over and it's come and gone, well, I just really needed to take a bit of a break and just kind of shut down for a little while. And the other reason too is we had that buckskin that you saw me complete and finish up. Well, that came through as an order through Etsy, through my Etsy storefront. And that client lived in Atlanta, Georgia, or just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. Just so happens our kids live in Augusta, Georgia. So we just decided to kind of take advantage and throw our two little dogs in the van, put the horse in the van, and along with my mother-in-law, and just kind of get away for a little while. And I'm so glad we did. We had a lot of fun, and it was a much needed break for all of us. It was great to see our kids and visit over the Labor Day weekend, and we had a bit of a picnic with them. One of the other things too that we were able to do is, that's the furthest we've ever really taken our dogs, our two little dogs, Max and Willow. So they went along with us on this little trip. And so we were looking for something fun that we could do with them as well. And my wife found an area on the South Carolina-Georgia border, and it's called Clarks Hill, the Clarks Hill Lake. And man, what a beautiful, beautiful lake you all have in that area. And if you've never been down in that area, or if you're heading that direction, boy, I recommend stop and see the Clarks Hill Lake. It is absolutely beautiful, and it's huge. They did have a dog-friendly beach right there, and that was a lot of fun to take our two little dogs. That's the first time they've been exposed to the beach and that kind of water, that amount of water. So it was a lot of fun to take them down and play with them in the water and let them explore a little bit. Not only that, but then to spend a lot of quality time with our kids, and just a lot of fun. And it was great to just kind of unplug. And to be honest with you, I really didn't even look at my phone. I just really wanted to unplug. I thought about bringing my camera equipment and kind of filming our little vacation, but then I just kind of wanted to get away from everything, and I think you all can understand that. It's funny the way this all works here at the shop. I've noticed over the last 10 or so years, there's a real cycle to everything I do here, and it usually starts right after the show or at the show at Shaker Woods. I work all summer long, work hard to get ready for that show, and then I normally pick up a few orders. And again, this show, it was the same thing. I was able to pick up a few orders at that show, and along with my Etsy storefront, I had another order come through. So you're going to get to see some more horses being built and being put together. So we'll be working on that. So those videos are going to be coming up. But again, once that show's over, and then I kind of, I'm always stressed out all summer long getting ready for that show. Then before you know it, that show's over. Now you've got the Christmas season. And so then it starts again, my anxiety and my stress level goes up because I've got orders to fulfill, get everything ready to go and get them shipped out before Christmas. So, so that's coming up. And then of course, January comes around. I usually pick up some orders during the Christmas season, and that puts me it takes me to the, spring season or spring. And then it starts all over again where I'm getting ready for Shaker Woods, getting orders, and it just kind of completes that whole circle. So that's kind of how it kind of works here, or at least the last couple of years. But again, it was a lot of fun at the show, and it was really, really great. I wanted to say thank you to those of you that did come out and did make an effort to come over and say hi, and that you do watch the show and you've enjoyed the content and what I've been doing here. So that really means a lot to me. So it was great meeting you all, but thanks a lot for coming over and saying hi. And maybe next year, those of you that are possibly coming to this area, or maybe you can plan a trip and come to Columbiana, Ohio. The show's always the last 3 weekends in August, and it's Shaker Woods, or the Shaker Woods Festival, so you can look that up and maybe mark that on your calendar. I've got some other things though that I'm working on, and some upcoming things. I talked to a couple over at the festival, and they had asked me if I do anything other than horses, and of course I've done giraffes and I've done zebras and elephants. And so they were interested in possibly having me do a lion. And when they said that, it kind of really piqued my interest, and you know, they had me at lion. And so I haven't committed to this yet, and I'm still kind of rolling it around in my head if I want to take that on right now or not. I think it'd be a lot of fun, and I love a challenge, but I'm not sure if I want to take that on just yet or not. I have some other things that I do want to work on and bring to the channel. One of the items that I want to work on is I have plans for a full-size carousel horse, and so that's going to be coming up. I really want to get started on that, and I have some other smaller fun projects that also I want to work on and bring that to the channel. But again, we're going to be working on horses, and one of the other videos that I'm putting together and I'm working on right now is we're going to be painting another dapple gray. And I've done this before, but to be honest with you, that first video I did is just nothing but a hot mess, and it's kind of embarrassing. You know, I really want to work on bringing you the very best quality video that I can, and that absolutely was not, and I know I can do better. And I've been really studying my GoPro cameras here. I use GoPro filming here at the shop, and I've really been trying to study. And again, as a novice, as a woodworker, I'm not a photographer, of course. As a novice, I've been really trying to figure out and understand the GoPro settings, and I've been working on that here these last couple of months, and I think I do have it figured out now, and I think I understand just about every setting in a GoPro camera. And so now I know how to set it properly so that we're in that paint booth and in that environment, we won't get that flickering or banding with the lighting and everything. And then when we bring it back out here in the shop, that I can, you know, adjust that too. So again, I think I've got that figured out. So fingers crossed, we're going to be working on that. So look out for that video in the next week or so on how to paint a dapple gray take 2. But again, thanks a lot for watching. I just wanted to take a minute and to kind of explain my absence to you all. And again, I apologize that I haven't been able to get, you know, some new content out to you. But again, I think you all realize or understand that, you know, all of us, we all need a break from time to time. And that was certainly a much needed break. So, but again, if you've enjoyed the videos and enjoy what I do, please think about subscribing, give it a thumbs up. You can check me out on Instagram at Greenfield Woodworks, my website, greenfieldwoodworks.com. And again, you've heard me say I have an Etsy storefront. You can always go over and take a peek if you're curious. As far as my Etsy, it's Greenfield Woodworks. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you here at the shop next week.